Logarithm? Very good. So let me just ask, don't write this down, okay? Let me just ask you this. Do you know the rules of exponents? Thank you. So, x to the second times x to the third is what? Very good. Because when you multiply, what do you do with your exponent? All right. What about x to the seventh over x to the fourth? Because when you divide, you subtract your exponents. What about x to the second raised to the third? Because powers to powers, you multiply your exponents. Now, y'all know that, right? Okay, then guess what? You know the properties of logarithms, all right? So that's what we're going to write. Properties. Uh-huh.
Yeah, we wrote down properties of logarithms.
Oh.
Friday, but that's all we did.
Properties of logs. Okay? Now, I'm going to tell you this. How many did we just write? How many of those things did we just write? No. How many? Just on that piece of right here, today. 3. That's how many there are. Okay? Now, I want you to skip one line. Okay? And then start down here. Here's the first one. It says log base b of m times n. Log, my base can be anything you want it to be, but what am I doing with these two things? Multiplying. So when you multiply, what do? You add. So y'all, this is log base b of m plus log base b of n. That's right. No, the b's not. The b's are what? But, yeah, but the m and the n, yeah. They're like that. Because what is a logarithm? Okay. All right. So here's the second one. Log base b of m over n. Now look, guys, you know what this is. What is it?
Log base b of m minus log base b of n.
There you go. When you divide, you subtract. So log base b of m minus log base b of n. All right, so let me talk about this one for just a second. This log base b of m is positive. Where is it? On the top. This log base b of n is negative. Where is it? So anything that's subtracted goes where? And anything that's added goes where? All right. Here's the next one. This will be the only one I think that sometimes kid goes, what? Log base b of m raised to the n. Okay, now watch this. This is, now what's a logarithm? Okay, so this is an exponent raised to an exponent. A power to a power. So what are you supposed to do? Multiply them. So watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring this n out front. You bring that exponent out front. And then you multiply it by this exponent. Log base b of m. Okay? All you have to do is bring the exponent out front and multiply it. That's it. That's all you need to know. Okay, so now look. These are two different sides. This on the left is what's called condensed. Okay, if you condense something, what do you do with it? You make it smaller. Look. How many times do y'all write the word log? One time. This out here is what's called expanded. So this is when the directions say expand. And then every time they multiply, you add. Every time they divide, you subtract. Every time they raise to a power, you pull the exponent out front and multiply it. So that's it.
Expand 4, it's like 2 plus 2.
No, it's going to be a little bit different than that. But watch, I'll show you. It's not hard. Okay, so let's do. We're going to do 4 of these. We are going to expand. Now I'm going to start off really easy, but I'm going to tell you that this is the most missed one that there is. And I'm going to tell you this morning I did it, the very first one, and then the second one used it, and half the class missed it. I'm like, whoa, people. I tried to show you that so you wouldn't miss it. All right, so let's do this one. Log base 2 of 4x. Okay, let's change that 4 to a 5 because I don't want to have to do something. All right, log base 2 of 5x. Okay, so here's what you're looking for. Did they multiply, divide, or raise to a power? They multiplied. So wherever they multiply, what do we do? So this is going to be log base 2 of 5 plus log base 2 of x. Very good. That's not hard, is it? All right, you want to try another one? Okay, here's your next one. Log 5x to the third over y squared z to the fourth. If there's no base, what do you know? There you go. I don't have to write a base. Okay? You do it.
So log is an exponent. So all the other stuff.
What? It's not bad. Just keep on working. We worked one problem. So, see if you can do this one. If they multiply, you add. If they divide, you subtract. If it has an exponent, you pull that exponent out front and you multiply. That's all you do. Okay? Okay, are you ready? All right. Tell me what to write. 5. Look, did you separate those two? Oh, that's the most common made mistake. Guys, listen to me. A number and a variable are not stuck together. They're multiplied together. Okay? That's what I tried to show you up here. I'm obviously not making a very good point on that one. There you go. So it should be log 5 what? Plus log, you don't have to put it in parentheses, plus log of x cubed. Is that what y'all wrote? Okay. What y'all write next? Minus log of y squared. And then what'd you write? What did I say? If it's on the bottom, what is it? Subtracted. Y'all listen to me. If it's on the bottom, it's subtracted. Okay? So minus log of z to the 4th. Okay, now what's the only thing that's wrong? Yeah. Where do these exponents have to be, guys? They have to be out front. You can either do it in another step, or you can just write them out front and erase them right here. Is he on the bottom? Didn't I say? If it's on the bottom, it has to be subtracted. If it's added, it has to be on the top. It is weird, but y'all listen to me. That's the rule. If it's subtracted, it goes on the bottom. If it's added, it goes on the top. Where does this 2 go? In front. Where does this 4 go? There's my answer right there. Okay? All right, you ready to try another one? All right. Anytime there's a, look, that's what that rule says. See that exponent right there? Where did it go? Out front and multiplied by the log. Okay? All right, here's another one. You ready? ln of 3x squared. It says ln 3x squared over 5y cubed. You're not following any different rules, guys. They're all the same. All you do is, instead of writing log, what are you going to write? LN. That's it. Natural log, base E. Okay, y'all got it? All right. So, hang on just one second.
Oh, wow.
What are you going to say? LN, what? 3 plus hang on a second. Yeah, that's because I'm LN is 30, what? Plus
2ln x
perfect.
minus ln 5 minus 3ln y.
Awesome. All right. Anybody got a question? We're expanding and condensing. You have to know how to do it. We've only expanded right now.
Is this what the
Okay.
worksheet's going to be about?
Yeah. That's it.
What is log and ln like in real life?
Logarithm and natural log.
Don't think that was what she was asking.
Okay. Let's just learn how to do it, and I'll tell you what you need to know when you need to know it. Okay. All right. So here's the last one we're going to do, but it has a little special rule in it. Okay. So let's say log base 4 of 2 times the square root of x times y. Okay, so here's the rule. When the thing is condensed, that means it's written like this. I use radicals. But when I expand it, I can't use radicals. I need to use what kind of exponents will go with fractional exponents. Good. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite this just like it is, but instead of this radical, I'm going to write it with an exponent. And then you'll know exactly what to do. So, log base 4 of 2 times x to the what?
1/2.
Very good. Times y.
Oh,
Now let's expand it. Okay? What are you going to get when you expand it? Log base 4 of 2 plus 1/2 log base 4 of x
plus log E.
plus log base 4 of y. Okay? No, actually I have 2g. Alright, everybody okay with that?
This is algebra, not English.
Alright, then let's go the other way.
Code?
This time we are going to condense.
Do we have a worksheet?
Yes, we do.
Oh my God. How many times? I have to ask because I don't think we were recording earlier. But she told us about it.
Okay, here we go. Are you ready? We're going to condense. Here's the first one. Log 4 minus 2 log x plus 3 log y. That was for Spencer. Minus log z. Of course I am. Okay? Now, you do it.
Plus 3 log E log. Now I'm
Okay, you got it? No? Okay, how many times do I write the word log? One time. How do I know what goes on top? Anything that's added or positive. How do I know what goes on bottom? Very good. All right, the first thing I do is I know what my common mistakes are on these, and it's dropping exponents. So the first thing I do is I go and make them exponents. And that helps me. Okay? So what about log 4? Where does the 4 go? What about the x squared? What about the y cubed? What about the z? There's my answer. Was that hard? That's not hard. Okay? That's not hard at all. That's just the opposite of what we just got finished doing. Okay? So, let's do another one. Let's do this one. Log 5 minus 3 log y plus 1/3 log x plus 2 log z. All right, everybody okay? So here's the first thing I'm going to do. I'm always going to do this. Okay? And then I'm going to write log 1 time. Where does the 5 go? Where does the y to the 3rd go? What about x to the 1/3? The cube root of x. Yes, remember what I said. Condensed has to be written as a radical. Expanded has to be written as a fractional exponent. Okay? What about z squared? Now, where should it go on top? Behind the what? 5. Behind the 5, guys. Okay? It should be written behind the 5, so write it there. Okay? It'll look like it's under the radical, and it looks funny. It's just not right. Okay, so let's do one more. Here's the last one. Alright, what y'all do?
I put it LN, LN 20.
This is 5 squared, so it's times 5 squared, divided by 10. What is 5 squared? 25. What's 8 times 25? What's 8 times 200? 200 over 10. So ln of 20. I got it? Okay. One last thing to learn, and then we're through. Okay? The next thing is called a change of base formula. Okay? The change of base formula. No. All right, this is an Algebra 2 skill. If you were taking the end-of-course Algebra 2 exam, it would be tested on that exam, okay? It is something that you are supposed to learn this year. And so here's what it's for. If I have log base b of a, my calculator only does what? Log base 10, which is called a common log, or log base e, which is called a natural log. Y'all, you need to know that. Log base 10 is a common log, and log base e is a natural log. That's the only thing that your calculator really does. Okay? So, what if I wanted to make the base something else? Then how could I work it on my calculator? Well, you would use the change of base formula, and it would be log blank over log blank. Obviously, these are base 10s because I'm using my calculator to find it. Okay? Now look at those things. Logically, which one's going on the top and which one's going on the bottom?
A's going on top and B's going on
See? That's the change of base formula. Now, look, Nikki, these are both base 10s, right? If I wanted to, I could use base E. So I could say ln of A over ln of B. Either one of those are going to give me the same answer. Okay? Either one of them will give me the same answer. Now, just because I want to show you and prove to you, we're going to do one that we already know the answer for. Okay? Log base 2 of 8. What is it, guys?
20.
What? What is it?
3.
3. Thank you. 2 to the 3rd is 8. So log base 2 of 8 is 3. So I know what I'm supposed to get for my answer. Okay? So this side of the classroom over here, I want you guys to go log what? 8 over log 2. You guys on this side, I want you guys to do ln of 8 over ln of 2. Now listen to me. You're gonna have to close that parentheses on the top. All right? Because you need to stop taking the log on the top, and you'll have to close them here.
Where is log?
On the left-hand side, a little below the middle.
I could not find it.
Okay? Everybody got them? All right. Did y'all get 3? Okay. See, you know how to do it. Now, let me tell you something. Anytime the test, the worksheet, the paper, whatever, says use the change of base formula, anytime it says that, you have to show your work. So I'm going to be looking for 2 things. I'm going to be looking, do you have the right answer? And then I'm going to be looking, did you write this or this down? If you got the right answer and you didn't write one of these things down, I will not give you credit for it. Okay? Does anybody know why?
Nope.
Okay. Huh? Okay. And there is another way to do it in your calculator. Some of you will do it and some of you don't know how, but I'll teach you tomorrow. Okay? But here's what I'm warning you. That if it says use the change of base formula, if you got the right answer but you didn't write either one of these down, you don't have to write both of them, just pick one. Okay? If you didn't write either one of those down, then you won't get credit for it. Okay? So try this one really quick. Let's do log base 2 of 9. Use the change of base formula. Alright, y'all got it? Okay, so one of two things. You had to write log 9 over log 2 or ln 9 over ln 2. You had to write one of those. I don't care which one. Oh, sorry. And what did you have to get for an answer? 3 decimal places. 3.170. Come on, guys. Don't know how to write them down. The same thing as 170. Is 17 the same thing as 170? No. What does 17 say you rounded off to?
Second.
The 10th place. What does 170 say you rounded off to?
100.
Sorry, I missed that, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
I said that wrong. Thank you.
Yeah, you did.
This 17 says you rounded off to the 100th place, and 170 says you rounded off to the 1,000th place.
That's a
10th,
lot.
100th, 1,000th.
When you looked at me, I was like, I said it right.
Yeah, she did. Okay, so anybody got a question? Everybody okay? All right, so I'm going to give you your worksheet, okay? I'm going to give you your worksheet and let you get started on it.